Hey, I thought I'd do a video from this beautiful tropical RV spot I'm staying at right now. I guess I should look at the day. Oh, it's November 12th. Yesterday was Veterans Day, and my lovely niece Annika was beautiful enough to buy a wreath for my dad to put on his grave. It's been the tradition since he died to bring him a wreath on Veterans Day. So since I am not in Minnesota, I asked Annika to do it since she now has her license and can go out and about and do all independent stuff, craziness. I am in Carabella, Florida, at a place called Ho Hum RV Park. It is amazing. It's called Ho Hum because it's basically just a lot. Like they have full hookups and everything, but there's none of the crazy resort stuff. Like you hear about are these RV resorts and they have pools and they have all this stuff, but they pack you in. It's more expensive because they have all these supposed amenities, and they like pack you in like sardines. Like it's not at all what I would want. So this place is perfect. There's also a ton of dogs here, so Tigger has been loving it. You're gonna pull her collar off. Although, she's been drinking the Gulf of Mexico a little bit, and it makes her sick because salt water is not great for dogs to drink. So I try to keep her from doing that, but she loves to play in the water, so it's hard to keep her from drinking any of it, but did you inhale some of the Gulf of Mexico? So yeah, what else? Oh, I had meant to tell a story about back when I was in Asheville. So I don't remember the last, gosh, I think the last full video I did was in West Virginia. And so since then I went to Red River Gorge, and there's one of Tigger's friends is walking by. Tigger, come here. I know, it's so sad. So I went to Red River Gorge, and Jennifer and Sean met me there from Cincinnati, which was super fun. Then I went to Asheville, North Carolina, and I planned on staying in one of those free spots that I found at that freecampsites.net. Looked amazing. It said it was like 2 or 3 miles past like the normal campsite it was Old Fort, North Carolina, so it was about 45 minutes from Asheville. Oh, Curtis Creek was the name of the campground, and it was the most beautiful creek I've ever seen. And so the pictures on this freecampsites.net looked like they showed a free campsite like right by this beautiful creek, and so I was super excited about it. So first of all, get to this campsite. Even before I get to the actual campsite, it's a dirt road, single lane dirt road. Come across this huge like 40-some foot travel trailer, or maybe it was like a truck camper, fifth wheel type thing, trying to come back the other way, trying to get out of the campground. So we couldn't pass each other, so I had to back up so that he could get past. And then there were some houses, like, how do I put this nicely? There was maybe some banjos could have been heard off in the distance, because there was only a few houses. The guys were super nice. They decided they came out and helped, like, navigate us getting around each other, the two big RVs getting around each other. And I thanked them. They were super nice, and they're like, oh yeah, we do this all the time, because they live right there, and I'm sure it happens. So anyway, so I got past the big RV and I continue on past the Curtis Creek campground. And there was a forest ranger or someone that worked for the Forest Service behind me. And so I'm going down this dirt road that's getting narrower and narrower and starts going uphill and starts winding around. And I'm like, I'm not really seeing a place where there could be a campsite for a camper, let alone maybe even a tent. Um, so eventually I stop and I'm like, I'm going to ask this Forest Service guy, like, if he knows what this place is. So I ask him, he's not helpful at all. He's like, I don't know, I'm just a surveyor or something like that. He's like, but if you keep on going up this road, you're going to hit a parkway. And I was like, okay, so if I keep going and I don't find the spot I'm looking for, I'll be able to get out of here. And luckily, those guys that had helped earlier were behind us and said, no, that parkway's closed. So, Tigger, um, that parkway's closed. And so they helped me turn around in a very tight spot. They were super great, super thankful for them. I asked them to take a picture with them, and they said no, but they said just say that the bear hunters helped me. So the bear hunters helped me, and they were awesome. And then ran into them on the trail a couple days later, and they were like, "Oh, there's my girl. I'm so proud of you. We were bragging about you. You know that you're such a good truck driver." And so that made me feel pretty good. That they helped me get turned around, but they were like complimentary of my truck driving skills. So that was pretty cool. So then from Asheville, went to Savannah, Georgia, which was so cool. Um, Only there for a couple days, which I kind of wish I'd stayed a little bit longer there. So now then I made my way to Ho-Hum in Florida, and I've been here since Monday, and it is now Thursday. So I have a few more days here. I'm leaving here on Sunday, I believe, and then headed further west, stopping at a quick place, a couple nights at another free place. This place hopefully looks like it's like an actual park. So hopefully I should be okay there. Otherwise, I'll just stop at like a Cracker Barrel or something, because it's just going to be like a quick pit stop kind of place. And then going to New Orleans. So, yeah, I just want to do a quick video, say that everything's going great. This is a beautiful place to be. Sorry about the snow in Minnesota. It's beautiful, sunny here. Close call with tropical storm, sometimes Hurricane Eta or Ida. I'm guessing Eta, maybe Ida. I'm not sure. ETA. I've only ever seen it written or heard it pronounced. Yeah, that was headed straight for us for a while, and luckily for me, it veered towards the Gulf Coast of Florida, the more peninsula part, rather than I'm in the Panhandle. So I'm just south of Tallahassee. So yeah, it's good for me, bad for them. But yeah, that was kind of touch and go. I wasn't sure what I was going to do in RV trailer in a hurricane, so luckily I didn't have to figure that out. Hopefully things stay good. I'm after New Orleans. I mean, yeah, hopefully the hurricane season is over now. I think it's supposed to have been. I think I heard the latest tropical storm hurricane in the season. Usually we're done by now, so hopefully we will be done. So that's it for now.